So let's talk about water. We drink from it. We wash ourselves with it, our hands to cook. We even use it to wash our dishes when we're finished eating. And we use it for many more things. It's the source of life. Heck, we're even 64% water. And there are over 226 trillion gallons of water in this earth. Yet many countries are still suffering from a water scarcity crisis. So over the course of the next 5 days, as a man living in Canada, a country known for having a lot of water, I've decided to measure the amount of water I use daily. This is day 1 of this 5-day experiment, and I woke up tired, but after trying to get some more sleep, I decided, you know what, I'm gonna get up. So I turned on my light and I'm gonna get dressed and I'm gonna go down and just use water. Hold up, so technically I did use some water today already. When I was early morning snacking before I went to sleep, I drank like 2-3 glasses of water. But it really depends how you look at it. But really, how I wanted to conduct this experiment is from when, like, as soon as I wake up on this fine Monday. I'm just starting like now. So for reference, first of all, I'll be measuring it in liters if I hadn't mentioned it yet. Washing your hands takes for 12 times a day 25.2 liters of water. Brushing your teeth twice per day, 5.6 liters. Taking a bath, 50 liters, half full bath per week, which includes water for rinsing hair. And for a shower, it takes 65.1 liters of water for 8.2 minutes at an average flow of 2.1 gallons per minute. I don't have a water footprint device because it's just can take like 4 months to ship, especially in these times. So I'm just gonna count the amount of times that I wash my hands, measure the amount of water I drink, calculate my data based on the averages. And now I have food in my teeth, and I just ate in this morning, so just guess what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna brush my teeth. Let's go. So first, I'm gonna start by flossing. So I must admit, on day 1, measuring the amount of water I use felt a little awkward. But on day 2, I began to get the hang of it. My teeth feel so clean. I just went to the toilet for the first time today, and that is 6.057 liters for flushing the toilet, and then the 2.1 for washing my hands. Wow, like that's a lot of liters. Like, you use more water washing your hands once than drinking the daily recommended amount by 0.1 liters. And that's wow. It doesn't take 2.1 liters to wash your hands with water. At the same time, the water is running, so. But here's an issue I came across. So one source said that for 8.2 minutes, 65.1 liters of water is used by a shower, and another source said that 75.708 liters of water is used for every 10 minutes. So I cross-multiplied to see if they would add up. It didn't quite add up. So should I measure showers or should I not measure showers? I mean, why exclude showers? Like, showers are, kind of the core of this experiment, really, I guess. I mean, you use a lot of water in showers, and the only thing I'm leaving out is washing dishes. On the other hand, I have inconsistent data, which can only be resolved, I guess, with a footprint, which I don't have. Ultimately decided on the 75.708 liter research. So I'm gonna wash my hands again because they're dirty. So I'm going to the bathroom again for like third time today. Wow, that's not a lot. That's something I learned. I don't really go to, like I said, I don't really go to the bathroom a lot. Even if I drink already, I passed my 2 liter, my recommended amount of water, 2 liters. I'm over 2 liters now, so I'm well hydrated. But yeah, I'm not peeing a lot, but I guess that's good. But so I've been thinking, like, this is a lot harder without the foot. Like, if I had a footprint, it would be way easier. Now I'm gonna have to, like, you know, always keep in mind, be mindful of the water I use. So sorry about that. So I guess it's a lesson that I could teach, you know, all of you watching this, to be mindful of the water that you're using, because not everybody has access to all this water. And this is like, we're at very, very big numbers right now, and this is day 1, and I'm not even finished. Man, I'm not even finished. I woke up pretty early, took a nap, and God knows how long, like an hour or something. And so, and yeah, there's still more to go. So this water footprint device calculator that I keep talking about throughout the video, I'm not even sure if it exists, but it's definitely a good idea for something that should be invented. Like, you install it on a faucet and it calculates based on the water that's being poured out from that faucet in liters or in gallons. But I did have a spreadsheet to write down my measurements and to remember them for every category, like for showering, for washing hands, for drinking water, etc., etc. So I got that going, which is nice. A little off topic, this quarantine is kind of starting to make me go a little crazy. Like, I have to be outside, and it's the first time I'm taking out Bico this year. So yeah, you know what, never mind, it's too cold. It looked nice, but it's cold. So I'm just gonna go back and experiment with water. It was like a solid 2 minutes. So I just washed my hands. So, and then after that I realized that I have to pee. So one helpful tip for that is, because I'm gonna have to wash my hands after, because I pee. So helpful tip is, if your hands are dirty, if you have to wash them, just check if you have to do bowel movements first, because then that's another 2.1 liters that you have to use. So that's like a really good way to limit your water usage. It's pretty stupid that within like a 5-minute span I have to wash my hands twice. So just to limit that, just check if you're like not even bowel movements, if you can do anything dirty, just wait and then wash your hands only once. That's a great way to limit water usage. Morning. So this is day 2 of this water experiment, and last night was just one of those nights I just fell asleep before I could brush my teeth, and so I only brushed my teeth once. But yeah, that's it's one way to save water, I guess, but it's not very good for you. So tonight I'm gonna brush it. So let's look at how much water we used yesterday, shall we? So for drinking water, I used 3.173 liters. That's very good for me. 19.38 for flushing, 19.3 liters for washing my hands, and 2.8 liters for brushing my teeth, as I only did once. Washing face and shower I didn't do, which brings me to a total of 44.653 liters. Referencing the mouthwash cap, I only measured that the day after, so then I had to go back and add it. So instead of 2.8, 2.88. So then that brings the total to 44.733 instead. Now ain't that something? So very quickly, I'm gonna measure the amount of water used to wash my face. Let's do it. surprising the fact that I only use a third of a cup. I mean, I thought like you were supposed to like wet it good with my finger, Cetaphil, and it's face cream. I use CeraVe, Cetaphil, and honestly, wow, I thought I used like at least like a cup, like I would have predicted like maybe a cup and a fourth, a cup and a third, but no, it's wow, only a third. So I guess that's good news. I mean, washing my face, you know, not everybody does it, but you should do it, and I do it every day. Like if I miss a day, I always do it in the morning and then at night. But usually I'm supposed to do it at night, and it's good that I don't really use that much water to just help like maintain my face shiny and clean and free of acne. And now for today, I drank 1 glass, so that's milliliters, so that's 352.5 milliliters or 0.35 to 5 liters. Washing face, we learned that I use 0.16 liters, which is very good for flushing the toilet. I didn't flush it yet, but I gotta go soon, so I'm just gonna mark it 4.845 liters. So, and then for brushing teeth, 2.88 because, you know, rinsing the mouthwash, and for washing hands, I'm just gonna put it 2.1. Did I wash my hands? I did wash my hands while I was at so I'm gonna mark 4.2 liters, and yeah, let's get started. So because one of my friends taught me, like, I brushed my teeth when I was young, let the water run. So I just let the water run. I don't run anymore because, I mean, I don't need to, I realized, so. But for the longest time, I used to let it run, and now I'm gonna bring the lemon, so don't let the water run when you're not using it. Pretty simple. Some countries like Israel, they cut the water. Like for showers, there's like a time limit. So here in Canada, again, we're lucky that's the point of this experiment. We pretty much have unlimited water, and we can't get too greedy. Also, feliz Cinco de Mayo for me and my avocado polo. Time to eat lunch. So that was 250 milliliters of water plus my glass of water, my cup and a half, so 352.5. That's how much a glass of water is. So just completed day 2. And today I've used 52.693 liters of water. It's significantly more than yesterday, and I'm surprised because I thought I only used like a bit more. What I've realized was I've drank the exact same amount of water as yesterday, 9 cups. It's good to know. That total is 3.173 liters. We're using a lot of water. It's just a lot. Like, I don't know if this is normal, but this is a lot of water. Anyway, on to day 3. Numero, trimero. Let's get it. I already washed my hands, so I already put 2.1 liters for me. But let's get it. So I'm going for a jog now, so that is means a lot of water is going to be lost, and a lot of water is going to be used thereafter. Let's get it. So this is it. It's a jog. I'm all sweaty and gross, but I went on a jog, and that's gonna require me to drink from that that bottle that you usually see on my videos, that wooden bottle. So we're gonna measure that. So first off, sorry for spilling water all over the counter, but cause I'm just not used to pouring water in a small hole like that with measuring cups. So, and I was with my my least dominant hand, my left hand, and I'm right-handed. But that was 2 cups and 3/4 of water. I will take a shower now. What I tend to do in the shower, because I have also a rain shower head. I have a regular shower head and then a rain shower head and an overhead shower head. I tend to turn both of them on at the same time. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn on one of them at the same time. So, to not waste water. But I guess when I turn on both at the same time, I guess it's faster. Just gonna do it the conventional. I'm not gonna turn on both at the same time. For the shower, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna time it. So before I take a shower, I always like to buzz my hair to keep it buzzed, to keep a look. But usually I like to wash all the hair that's there. I like to rinse it out with water. But actually I rinsed some while I was washing the hair off my hands. So at that middle part, you see that's gone. But the rest, I usually like to use water to rinse it out. But instead, what I'm gonna use is all-purpose and a Scott towel. And that's the whole point of this. You gotta save water. That's the whole point of this experiment. All gone. Stop. Shower time. So this is it. So last you'll see me. 2 days you'll see me again on day 5 when the study ends. So we're snowing in May. What's the plan for the pool? Because that's not snow, that's algae. What's the plan for the pool? So I took a shower, guys, but guess what? My stupid ass forgot to time it. What am I gonna do now? So I decided on marking it as a 10-minute shower, meaning 75.7 liters of water being used on average. I mean, this experiment is already based on the averages, and I'm sure before this mishap, my results weren't quite accurate. So it's currently 7 in the morning, Saturday. Crashed in my bed last night, so I didn't brush my teeth twice and I didn't wash my face. But yeah, I was just too lazy. But this is the end of this experiment, and I have the totals, boys. Total water I've used yesterday without doing the dishes and brushing my teeth twice and washing my face, 114.4305. Total amount of liters I've used this week, 391.948. Again, that's without doing the dish. That's without counting the dishes. I did some dishes, but this is without counting the dishes. In reality, I used more water than that. The amount of water that a family of Africa could use daily, that's including dishes and laundry, 18.93 liters of water. And over the course of 5 days, which is the same amount I counted, 94.64 liters. That's more than I use in a day when I shower. You can't even get properly hydrated, which is bad. You know, not only is Africa a poor continent, see, they suffer with water scarcity because also because of the heat and the dry country. So yeah, basically don't waste your water. It's bad, but also stay hydrated. Drink your daily 2 liters, your daily 8 glasses, and that's all. Strongly advocate hydration. I think water is like the best thing you can drink. It helps your organs, and like it's the only drink that truly helps you, that truly helps yourself. Water, and we use it every day, and we need it, and for good reason. So definitely stay hydrated and don't waste water. This experiment really, like, it opened my eyes because I didn't know how much more water we use. Visited like some places where water scarcity didn't seem too bad. But I mean, Africa, of course, to a whole different level. And you know, obviously you got that they use, a family can use only 18.94 a day, and like that's like, I use that much myself in the morning. So you could just see how much, you know, how much more water we have here in Canada, and we should be grateful because we take it for granted. So another thing I wanted to show is, this is 1.8 liter bottle of water. My mom drinks 2 of these per day, every day, so that's 3.6 liters of water that she drinks every day, and that's a good example. See, basically this experiment is saying, you know, don't waste water, but you know, if you need to drink a lot of water, I totally advocate it, but just don't let it run. Like when you're using it, that's when you should use like a little less, you know, enough that gets the job done, not more. Don't waste time in the shower, and just cut down on your water usage, but definitely don't cut down on your water drinkage. Amen.